Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's the flyest vlogger on the planet. My name is Showtime the Czar. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great, positive, productive day as always. You know I got hip hop news, cultural updates, and everything like that for you guys today. But before we do any and all that, you know what you got to do. See that subscribe button on your screen right there. I need you to click that, turn that bell icon on so each and every time one of my videos drop, the content that I'm providing to you, you don't miss it. Let's get into it, y'all. Drop my intro. YouTube. All right, man. I am very, very disappointed. Why am I disappointed, you may ask? Okay, I'm not even damn the intro and all that. Season 3 of Squid Games came out not too long ago, man. Probably maybe a week. Okay. Trash. Utterly trash. Can't believe that they putting this out here in the universe for us to indulge in. First of all, I think they knew it wasn't good because they only gave us 6 episodes, okay? I say that because they are dragging the hell out of this story. Y'all know damn well this shouldn't have took this long. Okay, spoiler alert if you have not watched the show. At the end of season 2, okay, there was a cop that got his life saved. He's going back to the island to try to stop the games. And then the guy that won it at the end of the first season, who the show's about, I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name, but 456 is the number that he wears. He goes back into the games to stop it as well. It is, and then the third thing, there is a young lady who's, I guess, the inside woman trying to stop the whole situation. 3 people are trying to shut these games down, and can't none of they asses do it. It take the whole season for y'all to break these games up. I feel like y'all could have did this so much better. And it's just like y'all wasting people time. And then the last game that they playing, again, spoiler alert, this ain't even no damn child's game. You just pushing people to their death. What the? Y'all made us wait this long just for y'all to just kill people off like this? Y'all could have did way better, Netflix. I don't like it. I am not happy, bro. I don't even want to watch. I got one more episode to go. I don't even want to watch it, bro. I'm so disappointed. Like, bro, I'm heated because that was a good show, and y'all ruining it. But just it feels lazy. Like it shouldn't take this long for this guy to get back to the island. Like, can't nobody find it? Like, come on, bro. Y'all just dragging these stories, Netflix. Y'all shouldn't have did this, man. Y'all should have. I don't know who wrote this, but I'm highly disappointed, man. You was doing so good with the first 2 seasons. This third one just feel like y'all just didn't care. Y'all was ready to be done with Squid Games, and y'all just gave us some bull. And y'all just, I want my $17.99 back, because damn. Like, y'all could have did so much better. It's so disappointing. But let me know how you feel about Squid Game Season 3 in the comments below, man. I obviously am highly disgusted and need y'all to ain't even no rectifying this situation. I'm highly disgusted. I just had to get that out before I talk to Lori Mack. All right, let me know how you feel about Squid Game Season 3 in the comments below. YouTube. All right, it is time for plot twist. We got the lovely, the gorgeous Miss Lori Mack is in the building. Lori Mack, what up, though? Say
What up,
to the people.
How y'all doing?
Okay, so we was off last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we, it's the holiday and stuff like that.
Holiday.
Yeah, I enjoyed my 3 days off, but it never feels long enough. You know what I mean, this never feels long enough.
Yeah, I don't ever have 3 days. That's
right.
I
so
never have that.
Real quick, somebody has said Monday is a better off day than Friday. How you feel about that?
I agree with that because
I
everybody.
do too. I had to think about it. But I'm like, no, Friday you get Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but not really because really don't nothing be popping. And Mondays always suck.
Yeah.
So it'd be
I
tough.
would say you gotta think about it. Everybody hates Mondays. Can you think if we had an extra day like that should be a part of the weekend at that point, and we just work the rest of the week? I'll be down for that.
Yeah, they gotta start doing 4-day weeks. All right, let's talk about what we're here to talk about. So, like I said, we was off last week. Obviously, by now, Diddy was found not guilty on the major charges, the racketeering. However, he was found guilty on 2 counts to let me read exactly what it says here. He was 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution is what they said. In other words, he was found guilty on the prostitution part. The all that sex stuff he was doing with Cassie, but not what they brought him into court for, which was the racketeering charges. Now that the trial is pretty much over, we're just waiting for Diddy to get his sentencing.
Yes.
How you feel about all of this that has transpired so far in terms of the Diddy situation? What are your thoughts?
I think we all found out that Diddy is a freaky man. He's a 69 god.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And I
kind of gross.
I'm right. I'm more just roasted. I'm not gonna say disgusted because I mean a lot of stuff people do, but the stories and the
what was the term Dude said? Grody.
Yeah, that's a little grody for me. You know, it's just a little bit too much off the top. You know, like I mean, one thing with the baby oil, but everything you was having them do, and it was a lot to take in. Honestly, that's why I try not to follow as much. I would pop in and out when I could, but it was hard to hear half of the stuff that the witnesses was coming to say on the stands. And I'm not surprised that he got hit with the prostitution, because at the end of the day, you were still transporting them from point A to point B to do something. Yeah,
men and women.
Men and women.
Crazy. So where does Diddy go from here? Like, because I know he's probably gonna serve some time. All right, let's just say it's somewhere between like 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Does he come back and is he the same Diddy? Like, are we still idolizing Diddy? Because a lot of people are happy that he got, he didn't.
Yeah, did you hear that he got when he went back into his jail cell, they gave him a whole
standing ovation.
I'm crazy. Like, dang. And then after that, all these celebrities start talking about how they miss Diddy and how they need to come home and this and that. So I mean, I think it's pretty obvious what's gonna happen when he comes out. I mean, he won't be looked down upon too much. I mean, we know people gonna joke about this for the rest of his life. That baby oil gonna follow him everywhere he go, literally. So I mean, I think what comes up for him is just rebranding himself. He's gonna have to come back swinging. You know what I'm saying? When he comes back out here, hopefully, I mean, maybe this might make him drop more music. I don't know, but I know that it'll be after he serves his time. I think they're gonna say the verdict in October. Mm-hmm. They're supposed to be set to say it in October. So I guess it's gonna get real after that.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't know, man. We live in a different time now with social media. So, like you said, that's gonna follow him for a long time. Probably.
I mean, what do you feel about blacklisting? Do you think that's real deal, like a real thing? And if does it happen? Does it depend on what you do for that to happen?
Okay, like, describe exactly what blacklisting is, because I want to make sure I answer your question correctly.
Well, just being pretty much.
It's like blackball, right?
Yeah, blackball. You're pretty much not able to go to anything, and nobody's talking to you. All your celebrity friends that you once had, you don't have anymore. You know, all those things. You miss opportunities, movies, all type of things that you had before. You don't have it anymore. Mainly because of how people see you. Like, you know, how they see you now. Mm-hmm. If you're coming out spitting venom, nobody's going to want to work with you.
Facts.
So what do you think?
Whew, that's a loaded question. Okay, so he's definitely going to lose a lot in terms of, like, it's going to be hard for him to sell the liquor.
Yeah. You know I mean? Yeah. I thought he gave that up though.
I'm not sure, but
I know he stepped down from one of the liquor brands that he was endorsing. I know that.
Which is probably DeLeon or whatever.
I think it was, but I don't know exactly. Don't quote me. But yeah, I know he stepped down from one, but I don't know how many he had. So I guess there's that.
So that's gone. Okay. He was doing movies. That's probably gonna take a minute before he can get back into the movies. Mm-hmm. He was still. I mean, music is always gonna be there, but it's like, we know you're not a rapper for real, Diddy. So nobody was searching out for an album from Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Even before he went in, he had a project that he had, and it was like, it was cool, but nobody was looking for it. I say all that to say, like, he gonna have to do some work, man.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to make a whole he might have to do like a podcast to kind of get people to see the softer side of him. If that makes any sense.
I mean, maybe he'll keep the beard. I heard he grew his beard out and everything.
Yeah, you gotta look sympathetic. Yeah, yeah, you gonna need some sympathy. And his junk gray.
Yeah, I heard it was gray. He let it grow out. I'm actually interested to see if he gonna let that, like, if he gonna show us how he looks when he comes out, when he comes home.
He looks stressed.
I mean, yeah, but is he gonna keep it? I mean, at this point, the beard is the next thing. And if he's tired, right, you want it to show. So I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it makes me wonder, like, did he really feel sympathy for anything that happened? Did he regret it? Did he, like, that's the question that I wonder.
Hell yeah, he regret it. Not in that moment.
Right.
But afterwards, like seeing the aftermath, like
I'm sure he didn't think it was gonna be like this. I'm sure he didn't think it was gonna turn out this way.
No, hell no. He like he missed his daughter's graduation.
Graduation, prom.
Yeah, he missed one, and then I think the baby turned 1 or 2 or something like that.
Missed some birthdays, missed a lot of stuff.
All that stuff sinks in, like you know what I mean. Like he gonna.
But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about what he did to these people. Or
no.
What the people went through. Rather, I mean, I say what he did to him. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Condemn the man again. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, what I'm saying is when he was sitting in that courtroom, he like, damn, all I had to do was quit being a 69 guy, and I wouldn't be
quit being freaky.
Yeah, quit being and then abusive, and I wouldn't have this situation. I wouldn't be here missing my daughter's graduations and proms and stuff. I wouldn't be here looking at how I made these people feel and looking at their faces. All that sinks in at one time.
Yeah.
So,
and honestly, I felt like that's why he switched from P. Diddy to Brother Love. I feel like before all this hit the fan,
wasn't showing no love to them people because
he
that's
wasn't.
crazy.
But I think that's what he was trying to do. I feel like he was trying to change his world around before everything.
Oh,
hit
so
the
you
fan.
think in the back of his mind he knew?
He knew.
And then he was trying to spread the love.
Yeah, he was trying to bring back love instead of all that negativity and stuff he was giving out before. He was trying to dish out something different. He was trying to paint another picture. And I think, it just didn't click fast enough. People were just like, nah, bro, nah. You did this and that. And I want you to pay for it. That's why after all that stuff happened, then out of nowhere, Cassie come out saying that she gonna tell it all. And she get hit with a secret little, some cash, and she quiet. Now she don't got nothing to say. So it's like moments like that where you just like, I knew something was gonna happen. I just didn't know it was gonna be to this extent. But yeah, I know one thing. I'm never gonna be able to look at or listen to take that.
Yeah, that's
and never
whole
feel the same.
Now. All right. Whole nother meaning. Last thing, do you feel sorry for Diddy? I'm seeing a lot of people show sympathy for the situation. They're like, man, they're bothering Diddy. They messing with it. The system is trying to take him down. But given that what he showed, and he put himself in this situation,
right?
Is there any sympathy? Do you have any sympathy for him?
I have a little, only for the moments that he missed with his family and stuff. But as far as what you did to everybody and everyone that witnessed that, you ain't had no right. You should have knew it was gonna come back around. I just feel like when you got that certain type of power, you gotta be careful what you use with it, what you do with it. Like at the end of the day, people have feelings. Nobody are pets and animals, and even they have feelings. But you can't just use somebody to dispose of them and just think that's not gonna come back and bite you in the butt. So honestly, I feel bad that he missed some milestones in his children's life. But at the end of the day, like you said, he did it to himself. So
Thanks.
I feel like everybody has to reap what they sow. Shoot, even regular people. They have to deal with it, and you do something bad, messed up, toe up, you got to deal with that.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to leave it right there, man. Let us know how you feel about the aftermath of the Diddy trial. What are your thoughts? Do you have any sympathy for him? Do you feel like Lori Mack? What are your thoughts and opinions on this? Let us know in the comments below. But that's all the time we got today. If you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, share. Follow us both on socials. And until next time, we're out of here, y'all. Peace.